LMG Lil Mao Gaming.
In the beginning of Path of Exile, you wake up on a beach in Wraeclast after being banished into exile for your sins. While the game is similar to Diablo 2, it creates its own unique world of skills, items, and dungeons. You pick one of the 10 classes from Templar, Barbarian, Witch, Ranger, and you fight zombies, apes, spirits, skeletons, and more. Now I chose to play as the Witch, and it was a lot of fun, summoning different creatures like a golem, skeleton, ghouls, and more to fight for me. And it was awesome having 15 other monsters on my screen fighting for me. The world immediately pulls you in with a strong sense of lore, of the gems, sins, and religion. It reminds me of something out of the Old Testament. The first 5 acts are a lot of fun and amazing, but the second 5 acts, they get a little boring and stale. I found myself a lot skipping the dialogue just to get back to the action of slaying. The graphics are really good for an isometric view, similar to Diablo 3's, good but nothing impressive. Initially, I was quite disappointed that you couldn't customize the look of your character. But after playing, there's so many different types of items and armors that you can use to customize your character and give you that look you're looking for. Honestly, the skill tree is an overwhelming clusterfuck, and you can't even restore all your skill points. So you want to make sure you put them in spots that you're really going to want, because you can actually mess up your character. So for this, I recommend you go online and get a guide and follow that. While you fight tons of enemies and collect loot, you'll find that there isn't any gold. You'll have to do all your trading and bartering between different players and merchants in the game. Although players are nice, and they gifted me a full set of legendaries, which was pretty awesome. Loot in this game is hard to decide. You have tons of different items to choose from, and it can make a big difference. Do you choose something with higher abilities that give you more points to your intellect and strength? Or do you pick something that has extra gem spots? This is key into customizing your character and playing the way you want to. All the armor is like a double-edged sword. It might have benefits in one area, but downsides in the others. It may boost your strength, but it might not have the skill and gem slots that you need. The best part of the game is teaming up with up to 5 other players and going around and killing the lords and the bosses of the game. That's a lot of fun, and that makes the game a lot more fun. Initially, I played it as a single-player game, and it was kind of boring just fighting around by yourself. But when you team up, it gives you a lot more fun, because alone, the game seems empty and boring. So I definitely recommend you join up with a team. The UI is very clean and familiar. You can even change the opacities of the map. The quest log is simple to follow and easy to take down your tasks. There are tons of side missions throughout the game that have you fighting alternative bosses and get alternative loot. I did all the side quests, and it was a lot of fun taking down the extra bosses, so I definitely recommend you do that as well. And the boss scenes and the fight scenes are the best in this game. They fight these awesome big monsters that are huge. They take up half your screen. It's so much fun to take down the different bosses in this game. One of the best things about Path of Exile, it's completely free to play. I didn't spend a penny on this game. The only way this game makes money is through character customized microtransaction items. So it just customizes the way you look, and that's it. The end game is kind of, however, boring. All you do is run around collecting different maps to put in this gyro orb thing, so that way you can fight other alternative bosses. But again, it's like Diablo 2 and 3. It's just the same thing over and over and over and over again, and it gets kind of boring and stale. So for that, I would only recommend playing through the storyline once, and after going on to something different, and maybe coming back when they create new content. That's what I'm going to do at least. And while the storyline isn't as epic or memorable as Diablo's, it is a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend you play it. I would rate this game a solid 7.5 out of 10. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go back to Wraeclast and fight other epic monsters and bosses when they create new content. So, I'm looking forward to what the future has in store. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, rate, and comment. We reply to every single comment. I hope you like this. Subscribe for more LMG content. We got some more gaming coming up. We got Spartan Total Warrior next as well. So make sure to subscribe for that, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!
LMG Lil Mao Gaming.